And now I know there's a talk about having Canada as the 51 state, and the way Trump, from nowhere, start proposing in his own interesting way, just like what 2 to 3 months ago, and seems to be a very serious matter, and discussions about it, right? And the question comes in: okay, should we merge them? Should we have Canada and the U.S. as one kind of continent, under the U.S. rule, of course? The thing is, this idea is, why not? But the problem is not there. The problem how it's happening. There's an aspect that I talk about and I'm very serious about is respect. I teach it to my children. I teach it to every person, value, respect, and make sure you are being respectful. Okay, regardless for whatever reason it is. The way, Trump has behaved is not respectful in any way. If he really has, true desire, in a respectful way to, get things done, he could have kind of worked with the Canadian authorities, the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, and, after they reached an agreement, then they come out and they decide to propose such an idea to the public. That shows respect to the Canadian people. But he didn't do that. He showed the complete disrespect to our Prime Minister, to our respectful Prime Minister, who showed always a respect and a maturity in his behavior. Even though Trump is acting like a clown, in my opinion, like a circus clown in the way he behaves. He thinks his power is because the way he, has the power of his country, and, and the money itself speaks. But, we should not be running after the materialistic part of it. We have to look into the most important spiritual part that I keep talking about, and one of them is respect. So if Trump is not respectful, he loses his value. I don't care what he owns, what power he has. I don't care any of that, because the power comes in the respect and to be an honorable person to whoever you are dealing with. And the same thing I speak, to Elon Musk, who is actually giving his childish remark to our respectful Prime Minister. They're like children. You should show respect. Because he's disrespectful, we should actually refuse this behavior, no matter what. I know it's painful. I know we have a standard of living in Canada and we don't want to lose it, and we don't want to drop the standard of living. I know it's kind of a bit painful, but it is even worse to submit to a clown like Trump. Unfortunately, I don't like to give names, but his behavior, I don't know what else to say. So my opinion to Canadians: be steadfast. Stand up for respect first. Once respect is achieved, then we can sit at the table and discuss any option that you want to discuss, whether merging Canada or part of it, it doesn't matter. But we have to value the respect. Once Trump respects us, respects our Prime Minister, respects our government, then we will discuss it as a respectful people, as a mature people at a table. As long as this clown is behaving like that, we should refuse. You want to impose 25%, 50%, 100%, do whatever you want, Trump. I don't really care. Once you show this, people respect you. But once you submit to his behavior, we will lose that respect, and it's gonna get even worse and worse. And our value is not about the money, again, it's about how people look at us and respect us as Canadians. So my advice, number one, we should respect our Prime Minister. For whatever reason, I don't know what is the reason he's being exited, but he showed all the respect and the maturity with everyone he dealt with. So I give the respect to Justin Trudeau, and I salute him as well. Okay? And moving forward, like I said, we should target the respect. Trump respects us, then we will discuss it. Before that, do whatever you want, Trump. We don't care. You and whoever is with you. Okay?